Hey guys, welcome to today's video on the secret that changed my life. The secret. Hello, and if you're new to my channel, hello, my name is Elika. I'm an energy optimization coach and trusted advisor for purpose-driven leaders who want to have more energy. Because who doesn't want to be an overflow of energy so that they can have a greater impact in the world? So if you like the sound of that and you think, I want to learn about how to be in charge, how to have more of that juicy energy, I need that in my life. What are you waiting for? Subscribe to my channel because then you'll get notified of all of the videos, the beautiful lifestyle hacks that I share around this. And let's jump into this little secret. So here's the thing. I know that you might have a hint if you hopped on my channel and you kind of heard, like, I'm an energy optimization coach, many things, but let's just say that. You might have a little hint what this is. But as I was sitting and thinking about this piece of content, I thought, wow, this is a game changer if you really understand how to shape your life around this. So this secret that really changed my life is that energy is the measurement for your success. Let me say that again. Energy is your measurement for success. Now I'm going to go into how did I come to that? Because honestly, if somebody had sat down with my younger self and said, Elika, let me explain this concept to you, I would have saved a lot of tears, a lot of sweat, a lot of relationships, my health, a lot. But the truth is, would I really listen to him back then, knowing Elika back then, before I'd done my inner work? I can't say. But let's just say it was me speaking to my younger self, because I probably would have listened to me. So these are the things that got me to this conclusion. And if you're like me and you don't want to go the hard way, you want a shortcut, you want a path where somebody's figured it out and they can just give you the download, that's what today is all about. So when I say energy is your measurement for success, let me share a little bit about what I went through and what my experience is to come to that conclusion. So the first thing is, when I was experiencing my first burnout, I realized that at that point, everyone was telling me to focus on these two things, right? My personal trainer was teaching me about how to optimize my diet. Around that time, it was for weightlifting. And everybody else around the well-being was talking about diet and exercise, predominantly exercise. Now, I had come into this world as pretty much a natural athlete, being honest. So sports and exercise was always in my world and I was always really good at it. So of course, burnout queen here, if you get told that that's the answer, then you just do more of it and you burn yourself out more. And on the nutrition side, I'd always been passionate about food, but I never knew food as a science. So I delved down into that rabbit hole and yes, came out the other side as an expert in nutrition. But the truth is, when I had my second burnout, when I really realized something is missing here from my formula, that's when I started doing the inner work. That's when I started realizing working on the physical body without working on my mind, my beliefs, my emotions, the deep inner wisdom that my body holds and my connection with that and my ability to listen to it, receive and act on it. This is where the magic really lasted. And so when I went through that pathway and I started doing the inner work and started seeing how that shaped my life, what you start to notice is that things that bring your energy down. So you start making these little tweaks. Of course, you've already made a lot of tweaks in your diet and you start noticing even more which foods out of the whole foods don't even work for you. So it might be healthy food, but you might realize that, okay, some people need their protein from the yogurt, from the dairy, but dairy doesn't work for me. You might notice that beans, okay, yeah, it's a protein source, but why do I feel so gassy with beans? And you start fine-tuning even more on the nutrition. On the movement side, like me, I was like, okay, yeah, I can exercise every single day. But I realized what my body was really asking me for was to slow down and to have more ease with my movement, to take a walk, to take a day off exercise. And that was actually really what my body needed to have more energy. And just going all at it every single day, that was sapping me. And then you start looking at your relationships and you start noticing, I don't feel good around this person. This person, when I leave them, I feel exhausted. So you start making those changes in your relationships. You start noticing the program that's running constantly in your mind, the softwares that you have, these beliefs, the self-talk that's negative. And you start noticing how and when that shows up, and you start wanting to make changes in that. You want to upgrade your computer. You start realizing that I need better beliefs because this is not making me feel good. This is making me feel drained. This is pulling my energy down. You start looking at things in your lifestyle like your sleep hygiene and start noticing, when I don't get 8 hours of sleep, I feel terrible. I crave sugar. All of the things that are connected to lack of deep restorative sleep. And so because you start making these little tweaks in all of these different areas, you start noticing the energy come up. You start noticing. And then the beautiful thing then is you start to align your life with your core values through this inner wisdom that you have, that you know that you were born with, the things that were important to you. And you start making those tweaks. Sometimes that's your relationships, sometimes it's your job, but ultimately it's a combination of a few different things. And it's a few different things that keep your energy high and not make you feel like you're constantly being drained. And because of that, anything that's not aligned to that starts to be moved, or somehow it disappears, right? Friendships, you stop returning the calls, you stop chasing them because they're just not aligned. And you make more and more and more of those moves. So then what happens is this magnetic nature where you start to realize you're doing less and things that you really want and really desire are just coming to you. And this is this element of being magnetic because your frequency is so high. And guess what? Everybody likes it to be light. Everybody likes, even flies go to the light, right? And so you start attracting a lot of the things that previously you would have had to have worked hard for. But now those things just come to you. The right people, the right opportunities, ideas, thoughts, easy things, easy ways of doing things, just finding more efficiency in everything, that starts to come to you. And through that, you start realizing that when you make a decision on anything that you want, whether it be what you want to eat, where you want to go, who you want to spend time with, right, where you want to live, where you want to work, you start realizing that maybe you could measure through things like how much money I'm making in my business, how much I get paid, what status I have if I hang around with this person. You could measure by that, or you could measure by the frequencies that they emit, those frequencies that come, that are our measurement of energy. You start noticing that actually when you monitor your energy, that's when you make really good decisions that leave you in a place of peace, joy, and have harmony within you and your environment and with you and others. And you reach that place of inner peace because actually what you're really doing is you're using energy as your measurement for success. And so I share this wisdom with you today, hoping that you can make an assessment on something that you're struggling to make a decision on. And you can use this measurement, this beautiful gift and tool of your energy, and using that as the measurement. And now ask yourself the same question and decide, do I want this person in my life? Do I want to work these hours? Do I want to work in this company? Do I want to live in this place? And when you use energy as that measurement, notice what answer it gives you and notice how it slowly aligns you to this powerful secret of how we define our own success. Now, I hope you've enjoyed that, and I'm really keen to hear what you've got to share on this, what insights that you get from it. So please share your insights in the comments below. And if you feel that there's somebody that really needs to hear this message today, go ahead, share this video with them. And if you feel like it brought you value, like the video, because that means that many more people will get to see this and they get to understand that they too can start to emit this beautiful frequency themselves into the world so we can have more harmony between us. Because when we start prioritizing what really brings our energy up, we do through our collective field start actually affecting everybody around us in the most positive way. So thank you, and I hope that you subscribe so you get to listen to more of this content and I get to get more inspiration from you guys on what content that you want, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.